Hi everyone and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. My name is Chanel and I'm your reader every time you visit this channel. This is a timeless reading and it's intended for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. If you're watching for an Aries, you might need to reverse the roles. Also with timeless readings, there is no time frame. So when you find it is when it's meant for you. It can be a continuation of the monthly reading, or it could just be a message that wasn't picked up on in the monthly reading, or it could be something you need to hear, right? So you know where it will fit, you plug it into your life. Aries, I gotta tell you, this situation, this can actually, it looks like it could actually lead to a marriage if you want it, but it's going to be a process in regards to this energy. Now, for some of you, you've been dealing with someone who's in a relationship and they need to get a divorce. And so you're deciding that this person can't give to you because they're already with someone else. And it could be that you even gave them an ultimatum, like, look, it's going to be me or nothing, and we can't be friends and you need to leave me alone. Now, for others of you, this person just had issues around commitment. And one of you felt very committed to the other. And I think this person had a real issue with running. Okay. I'm seeing that very strongly. Now, you did have the reunion card come out, so I don't know how you feel about that. I see that this person has tried to make you jealous. And I think in the past, it probably worked. For some of you, you got into a place where you literally just blocked this person because you understood what they were doing. And for you, it was like, okay, it's not going to get where I need it to be. So I'm just going to move forward with my life, right? Now, the attraction is still there between you, right? Because there's a lot of chemistry, but deserted is here. So it's showing me that perhaps you wanted something more with this person. And rather than them giving it to you, they chose to leave, or they just took so long that you chose to leave. When I was shuffling your cards, it looked as though you were getting into a space where you were really ready to do something new. This whole situation had gotten to a place where it just felt like such a burden that it was like, okay, you know what? I have to let this go. Maybe this is never going to be, maybe in our next life, right? This person, however, this person's a little bit difficult because they've treated you very unfairly, right? I feel like there was a codependent dynamic between the two of you. For some of you, this person just had an ex that they had a really hard time releasing, and that was what was impeding upon the progress in this relationship. For others of you, it could be that their friend group was an issue. I know in the past I've read for all of you, and it seemed like your person had issues around the environment. I'm seeing your person actually cutting those friends out with the friends in the reverse. And it seems like they're starting to really think about growing up, if that's something you've been dealing with, immaturity being an issue. Now, you had the retreat card, and I feel like that's kind of a big part of this problem, is that you don't seem like you get to spend enough time with this person, right? I feel like you were always kind of waiting, kind of hoping, like, when can it be just us? And it feels like it hasn't happened, right? You are standing in your power now, regardless of what this person is showing you. Now, your main energy is the Four of Swords in the reverse. So after this ending, it's like you're finally getting into a space where you're feeling pretty good. Like maybe it didn't go the way you wanted, right? But you're like, I can't stay in this limbo forever. It's time to get back up, maybe start doing some dating. This person could very well be seeing that. And I feel like it's bothering them, right? It's bothering them more than they thought that it would. The fact that you are no longer waiting for them. It's something that I don't want to say they feel like they need to get the upper hand in the situation, but they're coming through with a very confusing energy because they actually are coming through with the moon. They are viewing you as the Seven of Cups, okay? So it's like you're exploring your options. They're confused as to what you're doing. What they're showing you is not necessarily what the truth of the matter is, right? So there's a lot of confusion. And that's what I was saying. Even though this situation looks like maybe in the future you could have some sort of commitment with this person, there's so many hurdles based on what I'm seeing from the past, what I'm seeing from this person's energy, that it's like maybe some of you are dealing with a twin for the simple fact that there's still so much baggage, right? That really is the obstacle, is the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So it talks about you feeling very upset about the way things have happened in the past. This person could be holding on to their own disappointments in regards to love situations they've been in. And so they string people along and they're never willing to just stay in one place, right? There is a lot of energy of just baggage that really is hurtful to the both of you. I don't feel like this person really got the baggage they have from you. I feel like this came from something else in their life and they just kind of took it out on you. But either way, for you, it's going to be really hard with this justice in the reverse to be able to move the connection forward because there's such a deficit in regards to what this person has been bringing to the table versus what you've been bringing to the table, right? So I want to take a look at this moon energy. All right. So this person is heartbroken. They may not be showing it, right? That is part of that moon energy where it's like showing one thing, but then in reality, it's something completely different. Let's see what they're showing you, that they're 9 of Pentacles energy. So they're single, they're ready to mingle, they're doing great, they don't care. The reality of the situation is this person is very deeply in love with you, right? And there's a lot of hidden emotions here. I think also with this codependency card coming out in the reverse, this person has struggled with needing validation from you as well as from others, right? There's always an energy here of feeling like you don't measure up when the Queen of Swords comes out in the reverse. That can be the feeling of there being unrealistic expectations. And so perhaps this person fears that if they ever really settle down with you, you're not going to care about them. Maybe they fear that you won't accept them for who they are. They can't meet your expectations, right? They put on this facade of being so aloof and not needing anyone, when in reality, it's just kind of a way to protect their heart, right? This person, I feel like, has to do some real shadow work so that they can actually stay in one place, because they get very easily triggered. This Queen of Swords in the reverse can be someone who's argumentative. This can be the energy of someone who starts a fight, blows up, disappears, stops talking, throws old things in your face, right? This could even be somebody who knows and they're very strategic about how to trigger you so that a fight will ensue and they'll have a reason to exit. So this person is going to have to really work on a lot of their triggers, even though I do see that they're wanting you to consider them as an option, right? If you're going back into the world and you're dating, for some of you, you told this person, like, I'm not dating anybody and I just need a break. And so they took that as like, oh, Aries is really not going to go anywhere. They're just healing or they're recovering. Now they're starting to see that you're healing and you've done the work. You're recovering and you want to go out and meet somebody that matches your vibe. And this person is being incredibly triggered. So let's take a look at how they're viewing you. Yep. That's exactly it. They're realizing that you've taken your attention away from this, right? You're not probably responding to messages if they're messaging you. If they're asking you to spend time with them, you're probably blowing this person off for the simple fact that you don't want to keep giving to something that doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. For some of you, you've actually really started spending time with one specific person, and this person is starting to get really worried. For others of you, it could be as simple as you've stopped talking about the future with this person. Maybe you've stopped sharing your dreams with this person, or you've stopped trying to incorporate them in your plans, right? It could be as simple as you taking your friendship away, right? And so this person is starting to realize, like, with or without me, Aries is going to be fine. Aries is going to find somebody. And it looks like you're on your way to doing that. That's really where you're at in your mind and in your heart space. Now, future energy is the Star. Oh, man. So another comeback around. I'm sorry. I don't know if you want to hear this. I feel like this person may be trying to put work into getting your attention. This could even be somebody that kind of tries to disrupt your flow for the simple fact that they feel upset that you're not paying them a whole lot of attention. This can be somebody who does something rather publicly to try to make it seem more like you're together or more together than you are. I feel like there is an opportunity to deal with this person, but I feel like you're going to pretend to be oblivious to their advances for the simple fact that you don't want to keep repeating the same situations over and over. You really are getting control in the situation. And so it's almost like this person now, suddenly they want to be a part of your life, or they want to start spending time with you or showing you attention, and you're just kind of like, yeah, that's nice. Maybe when I'm free, maybe some other time. Let me pencil you in, right? This is a very lighthearted energy, whereas your person is dealing with a lot of confusion, a lot of anger. They could even be bitter, blaming you. They're starting to go within and think about what's wrong with them, and they want to come back. You know, Eight of Cups reverse, that's very much the energy of them at one time feeling like maybe you weren't emotionally fulfilling enough, or maybe they couldn't fulfill you. And so they were always running, but now in their mind and in their heart space, they're coming back to this and they're starting to think like, what if I would have tried harder? What could have happened, right? For you though, thoughts and feelings is Five of Pentacles. So I feel like you've really closed the door on this. Maybe for some of you, deep down, you feel like this is who you belong with, and you're kind of letting them get a taste of their own medicine, because I am picking up on that energy here as well. Like, I'm going to breadcrumb this person the way they've treated me. When they leave me on red, I'm just never going to text them again until they figure it out, right? Because future energy is Six of Cups reverse. So lots of regrets. I am seeing the ending. You're not fighting for this. Some of you may get to a point where you actually block this person so that they really understand that you're not going to continue to give to them anymore, or so that they can understand the severity of the way that they've made you feel. But here's that Hierophant, right? So I feel like this could really lead to a commitment, and I don't know how you feel about that. But with the Six of Cups in the reverse as the future energy, it looks like you're going to revisit something that at one time caused you a lot of grief, right? Hierophant is a very good outcome card. It seems like you will have an opportunity to move past whatever this is that's been causing division between the two of you. But one of you is going to completely exit the situation first. And that's just what I'm seeing here, right? And then there's the Five of Pentacles reverse. So it's literally leaving and coming back. And I feel like, Aries, this time you're the one leaving to eventually return. But this person is really going to have to prove it to you that they're worth your time, right? Because I feel like this person has the capacity to be a headache and play mind games, and maybe even leave very quickly, leave you wondering what the hell happened, right? Feeling rather rejected. I'm going to take this over to the extended reading, because anytime things like reunion and wedding and all this great stuff comes out, but we're looking at kind of this very tumultuous situation, I want to take a look at how are you going to get there, right? If this person is suddenly feeling very triggered by the fact that you have stopped giving to this, what is going to change with them, right? What would even make you revisit the Six of Cups in the reverse energy? And how will that go for you, right? Is that going to be something that you can really solidify the situation with this person this time around? Or is it going to be another cycle for you, right? Of having to give this person attention and then having them leave, or having them get what they need and then very abruptly changing. So we're going to take a look at that in the extended reading. As always, I'll put a preview at the end of the video for you so you can check it out and see if that's something you'd be interested in. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, and I will speak to all of you again soon. Bye. But this is kind of like testing the waters. They know what they want, but they may not be 100% transparent about it when they're speaking to you. I feel like their goal here is to keep their emotions hidden. But what's interesting is you actually got two cards that are talking about somebody finally coming to terms with the fact that they haven't been honest with themselves, that they haven't been honest with you about their feelings. This is someone who's actually going to let their guard down enough to be able to make you feel like, wow, I'm really getting somewhere with this person finally, right? No, I'm saying this for a few reasons, but one of them is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse for how this person thinks you feel about them, right? So they think that you're done trying. You feel as though you have nothing to show for your efforts, and they know that. So I feel like when I'm looking at these cards, this person is realizing that they're going to have to do something different if they're going to hold your attention. And what's really been missing is this person allowing you into their emotional world, into their heart in a way that they have never done before.